Okay, I just realized the microphone was off. I was whining about the Duolingo ad in OBS, so, yeah. Alright, so, because I'm so organized, and because I remembered to turn the microphone back on, if you're watching later on YouTube, you should subscribe! Because that'll help get the VOD channel monetized, and will make me very happy, and I will afford to continue to entertain you, possibly with stuff. Okay, then. Moving right along. Post everywhere, now that the stream is actually functional. Dumpty 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 dum. Where are we? Where are we? Why are we? Ah! Discord was not loaded. Oh dear. Huh. Yep, I missed that. Oops. Oh well. I missed the thing. I missed the thing. I missed the thing. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. What is happening? Do 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 do. I really need to catch up on the content, on the FTD content, because I haven't been watching it. I've been a hypocrite. I've been making it, but I haven't been watching it. No. Okay, what have I done? I've spammed, and that's good. Now I must spam here. Is this the correct day? Is it Thursday? It's Thursday. You know what that means. Stream day. You probably noticed that already. If you hadn't noticed the stream by now, I don't know what you're doing. Platono hub goes here, in case anyone wants the Platono hub. It's important. There it is. Okay then. Right, what are we doing? Today, we've done the expert difficulty shuffle, which is very good. What we're gonna do now, we need to retrofit the Titanoboa. Because the Titanoboa is now a rule-breaking craft because of a rule that I changed. So we're gonna get cracking with that right now. And there's no new submissions, so we're just gonna carry right the hell along. Platono test 9. Do 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 do. All right, let us proceed to Amphitasma land and get cracking. First thing I want to do actually is change the decorations on old T-Boa to be less laggy because they don't need to be on spin blocks. All right, so AFVs, Titanoboa. There we go. Hello, John McFist. Welcome, welcome. Right, so we're going to turn you off. So, as you can see, we've got a whole bunch of sub-objects. Probably, this is probably too much. Honestly, like, I love the fire here. That's too much. Also, shields mounted. I just realized the shields mounted on the 2-axis turret is also a potential source of lag and a rule-breaking thing, so I'm going to have to get rid of those. Alright, so first things first. Right, so here. Right, show decoration wireframe. I'm going to copy that. And then I'm going to delete all of this. And replace them with propellers. Like so. Alright, like so, like so. Alright, and paste all. Apply with mirror. This is thankfully a very easy fix. So, paste all, apply with mirror. And resting drive is that. What the hell? Like so. Wait, what? What is happening? Huh. Okay. Interesting things are happening here. Alright, that's spinning so fast that it doesn't register. Okay, gotcha. Right. For the vents, I think you get the same effect with rubber pivots and just fewer spin blocks. Yep. What is this thing? Hello, Dr. Pigeon Man. Looks huge. Cool. This is the Titanic boa. It's a large tank destroyer phantasma. Thing looks scary. I would fear this thing in battle. At certain speeds, it syncs up with the frame rate, which makes it look stationary. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go, let's see. Fastest we can do is like so. There we go. Okay, cool. There we go. That should improve this a little bit. Right. Might need to pass this off to Isuzu again. So, looking over here. Yeah, this is all a bit much. This is all a bit much. Right. Right. Righty-ho. Cool as that is. Hologram projector. Ooh. Right, get rid of that. And delete all untethered decorations. Is the frame rate improving at all? I don't think so. Huh. Also, possibly compromise the armor a little bit. Hello, Azusa! We're undoing your good work here. Wait, is that asymmetric? Oh my god, it is. Why was it asymmetric? Okay, I think the ones with the maelstrom are like 0.5. Yeah, for props you gotta slow them way down. Hello, Ruby. Hello, Azusa. If you want to spin the motor, you're gonna need to flip the prop up. Oh, you're seeing the little props I said. Yeah, I love spinning the stream mesh like that. Looks like a vent. Yep. Replacing the sub hubs with other things like putting the fans on a prop hub instead cuts down on lag. Yeah, I think this is before I started using prop hubs. No, not the fire thing. The fire theming is awesome, but that is too many sub objects, like all bunched in a row doing things. And if it's any consolation, I'm going to be getting rid of a bunch of the ones I added because they're a bit much. So we're gonna keep cracking. Also, I'm gonna go over here. Work and print, Titanoboa, Tank Hunter, redo. So, over here, we're just going to... Firstly, I do want to look at this. I just want to copy its settings. Can I do that? I can and I did. Alright, so if I just do this... Where is the defense? When the horse jumps over defense, the feet go before the tail. Oh, god damn it. You know, the funny thing about mirror mode is that you need to remember to turn it on. Actually, just one shield will probably do the trick. There we go. For those events, you can get the same effect using breadboard control, custom rudders or wings. Oh, wow, yeah, you can change the pivot. Actually did that for the Gravitar's top hatches on the belt. Neat. Needs to be a subject because you need block space on it. No. Also, it needs to be... Okay, got your smoke generator for the flames. You just put those underneath. They're angled, though. Yeah. Okay, so I think I am going to have to pass this back to someone to do aesthetic stuff. Also, I need to just turn everything off, and I'm going to spawn in fireweed over there. Right. Where is the shield control? Huh. Why is the shield control not working? This might go to some way to explain... Hold on. Let's double check here. Oh, this is all toggle shields. Interesting. Alright, so this does not appear to be working for whatever reason. Right, target, is there a target? Okay. Hold on a minute. Let's see here. That's not working. Wait, no, the effect strength is 4? The drive is set to -1. Disabled for some reason. Okay, so I prefer using ACBs to control the shields for whatever reason, because this does not appear to be working. Okay, then. Although, if I just go over here, do this, and set shield drive. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This is always the funny thing with retro things. Set drive factor. If we do that, what's it doing? External factor of 0. Oh boy. Don't forget to remove the bread, which is next to the main gun. Jolly good. Set the speed and gravity stuff. Are the shields just invisible? No, they're off. There's a control bread for the vents. Oh, a Doomcrab volley will just eat this thing alive. Yes. Well, yes. That is the downside of making an amphibious big thing. Something that's screwy. You mean just like every other large long front ground? It's also not that hard to dodge the main guns. Pretty much here. Pain, rip, flame vents. Well, that's how life goes. That's how life goes. Also gonna need to save that missile deco, aren't I? Okay. What is happening over here? Ah, that's what's happening over here. Okay, then. Think. What was I doing? Alright, let's go find that bread and adjust it so it actually works. Right, so, question, how do you set this up? Because this just doesn't seem... 4 times A... Right, shields are not working at the moment. Looks like it activates if there's a target. I tried that, and, it didn't work. Can't tell what exactly. It's set up to target, existence, mathematical formula here, which seems to be... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a multiply over here and see if that helps. Might turn all that crap off. Turn on the fireweed over there. There you go. There's the shields. There's the shields, lads. They've turned on now. Why you needed to do a math function in there, I don't know. Right, so let's do that. Apply to all so we can see what's happening. Right, what is here? Alright, azimuth. Changed. Azimuth changed. And probably the angle needs to be changed as well. Right, we got problems here. Lots of problems here. Right, this is why I hate shield projectors. They're fiddly. You gotta fiddle with them. Same thing, different block. It's just a multiply before. Yeah. Same thing, different block. Huh, weird. Mathvel replaced a lot of the other simple blocks of bread, so people just get in the habit of using them forever. That makes sense. Me, I'm really good at I'm really good at sticking with the simple thing stubbornly beyond all reason. Right, so I'm gonna take these guys. I do actually have room for fun and activities in here, don't I? So I'm going to use it! Hello? Fun and activities? Aha, much fun and activities. If I do this... this is not very good shield placement, is it? Also, we are gonna need to stick shields. Right, so if I'm here. Also, I remember, damn it, I used these offsets, which is, not the best idea. Azimuth angle 0. Right, that'll do, pig. Maybe I should aim them up. It's not good shield placements, yeah. Actually, I would argue ACB is actually the more complicated way to do it. I guess, but they're more intuitive. Planar shields aren't that fiddly. You hush your excellent mouth. Right, I'm gonna flip these up. Right, let's do this. That's more like it. Ah! You say it's not fiddly. Behold how I fiddle. I'm like Nero, I fiddle while Rome burns. Oops. This is how the stream starts, by the way. I hate shield protectors. I hate them. I hate them so much. Ah! This is why I stuck them on 2-axis turrets before, because I was just like, I can't be having with this. Is one that one is how you should be done. Yeah, pointing up with angle to more or less match the angle is here on. Just copy the settings from the other one. Okay. Good idea. I'm just going to do that. Meow, meow, meow. Right, I am literally just going to do this a lot and hope for the best. I'm not even going to look. I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to... Ones in front there are probably fine, right? I don't know. Are they? How are we doing? Those ones could be a little lower. Alright, this stream is starting off well with me fiddling. With me being a fiddler on the roof. And the front ones I don't like, so we're going to change them a lot. Also, just while I'm here. There we go. Right, azimuth set to that. Alright, nope. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do this. Oh no! Wait, if I do this. Damn it. Deacon's Christmas. Shields. Alright, shame subroutines cause lag. I'm left to wonder if how at a certain point a single path over how many are in play. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, honestly. And one better angle. This by builds 37 subroutines, 2 for combat, 35 for decos. Yep. We've noticed. Right, I'm going to move this whole operation further forward. Or am I? Okay, good. I need to do this. Whee! EMP is going to ruin this. A lot it is. EMP is going to ruin my life. It's gonna ruin my life. Gonna ruin my friggin' life. Gotta ruin my life. I'm just putting wedges in here in the vague hopes that they do something. Also, you gotta love that the whatchamacallit, the fireweed or whatever the hell is out there doing its damn best. I think each of the, okay, I have the second set of shields pointing down on the fort. Basically, the top one's about upside down. Really? I like this, though. Pointing down, second shield pointing down. Good point. Okay, let's try that. Pointing down rather than forward. Okay. So if we do this, do this, do this. Aha! I see. I see. Kind of. Although, this is a little awkward. Yeah, it's a little awkward, John. Conform the shields to the armor. There's no way to. Okay, we're just gonna do this. There we go. That's what we done did. Also means if this thing gets shot at from underneath, it has some protection, which makes sense. Which makes sense. Okay. Right, I'm going to just turn on, just for giggles, because we did that so darn well. Also gonna go find the shield thingy. Set it to a nice color. Nice, 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 nice. Why am I on the... I am on the sub-object, aren't I? Yes, did this thing do the tilt thing again? If it did, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Where am I? I'm here. Right. Let's say 0.2, so you can actually kind of see it. That's too much! Too much, I say! Too much! Too much! Too much, too much, too much. Too much, too much, too much. One. There we go. Right, I'm going to turn on the laser. Just for giggles. Yay! I like burning things. There's that 1 to 2 meter gap is both the area of absolute thick as someone, also a small target. Good to cover if you can, but probably not debilitating if you can't. Fair enough. Fireweed, you have been most valuable in ascertaining whether the shield is shielding correctly. But your time is done. Alright, next. Right, I do have a... Hold on. I do have a checklist. Alright, so... Titanic to-do list. Alright, so... Main gun rebuild. Springboard mounted. Retain to custom prop mounted differ. Should be moved off turrets. I'm gonna add a thing to on my list here. Shields moved off turrets. And check! We did it. Done. Right, what else? Let us move... What is all this? There's a thingy there. What is that? What is this here? Oh, that's the main turret. Right, gotcha. Alright, so now we've got to move these missile interceptors off their little turrets, because it's not necessary. Alright then. Which means I'm just going to literally prefab these things and then duct tape them every which way. One, two, three. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And we need to stick some forward as well, just in case. Where can we stick them forward that there won't be an issue? Here? I think so. Or not. Or yes. Or not. Or yes. Or not. Or yes. One to the side could work. Yep. In this case, you do you. Let's see how well this works, actually. So we're going to turn... Actually, no, we do need to turn all of that on. And we need something that spits out missiles like crazy. What is a missile-y thing? What is a missile-y thing? So Republic tends to have a lot of missile-y things. Missile firepower, Nautilus. If I just drop the Nautilus just on land right there, what's the worst that could happen? Right, are the missile interceptors missiling? Okay, they're being very unhelpful. Right, also Lagfest, I love it. Right, so what I tend to do these days is turn these guys way the hell down in terms of speed, so they actually have some maneuverability. That is a lot of smoke trails. I might switch that to, like, ion trails because I suspect they're better. Also, I'm going to turn this off just for giggles. This is the last hurrah of the Titanoboa's main gun. Yep. Nautilus is a carrier. Consecration, decent check. If the launch of the vertical, like 0.6 of delay on the thruster starting, 0 delay can... Whoop, yep. Good idea, good idea, good idea, good idea, good idea, good idea. Good idea, let's do that. What's it? 0.6 delay on the thruster starting. And guidance delay. Whoop! Thank you for the follow, Silver Sky Emu. That's an awesome username. Do people worship you as a god? They should, because emus don't fly easy. Okay, I'm happy with that. Warhead arming delay. Oh, good point. Good point. I keep forgetting about the warhead arming delay. I need to go and fix other things. All right, so interceptors done. Done, easy peasy. I think this thing is less laggy already. I hope. Wait a minute. Okay, the bloody crane is made up of sub-objects, so... maybe we need to change that. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Look at this behemoth. Look at this behemoth. Doing behemoth things. Alright, so... I'm happy with the interceptors for now. So, that is done. And spin block mounted decos, that's also done. Alright, so the main event, so to speak. That took half an hour, what the hell? Alright, so the main event is to move the guns off that sub-object and just basically entirely redo them. Crane only needs to be started which looks like it doesn't. You said guidance delay to look like 0. Wait, what? Wait. Guidance activation delay. Alright, I didn't see. What did you say? I suggest the number which probably name 100 to 200 cable. Okay. Gotcha. No reason not to with this. They can't do any form of friendly fire anyway. True. Have fun with redoing the guns. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm absolutely gonna have fun doing that because it's gonna be fun. Look at this thing cruising around being all cruisy. So one last thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna turn off the smoke. Let's see. Hopefully that should help because it's just less particle effects. Hidden, smoke trail, ion trail, and it's green. So I'm just going to test fire all of that. By... what are people suggesting? People suggested the thingy, consecration. Okay. What the hell's the consecration? This is probably the old consecration as well, so... oh god, it's like friggin'... there we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at our little interceptors being all intercepty. Wow, just ate that missile volley. Sweet. Alright, I'm turning off God mode. For the enemy. For me, I'm leaving it on, because haha. Aha, you're a ship on dry land. Take that. Okay. Enough of the silliness. We need to think about what we're gonna do with our lives. Alright, oops. Oops. I did not mean to levitate you. I sincerely apologize. Right, here we go. There, and also, right. Do I want to leave this to the deco people to do? Oh god, that's a big subject. Right, sir. Right, we'll leave that hold on. Let's, deco if I crane, oops. Deco if I crane, deco if I crane. There we go. Lovely. Whoop. Okay, I need to catch up with Jen. Okay, guidance delay 0, thruster delay 0.6. That's what I did! Right? You're not trying to be this specific, just to see for the answer. Hey, 19LD99, hello. Dr. Dooley, hello. As far as I can tell, each subreddit is basically loaded in as a craft. So, yeah, it's basically like a mini craft on the main craft. Okay, so... guidance delay... 0. Oh, damn it. Start delay... 0.6. Wait, thruster delay... okay, guidance delay... right. Gotcha. Don't know why I got confused with that. Alright, so we got our giant as turret, being all turrety. It's a Daxon tank. Don't mind this, it's absolutely huge. Alright, no more beating around the bush, we need to redesign that main gun. Okay, so we're here. Actually, let's go sit somewhere in Amphitasma land. Like right here. Let's go, yeah, let's just go over here. And do the weird thing. I so rarely spawn in me fortress. Oh my god, this is my 20... I've used this damn thing for 2 years. How did I do that? Right, so this is the space we have to work with, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of a frame work. Right, so I'm going to have red glass just here. Like so. Actually, I should have that matching exactly, otherwise I'm going to have a bad day. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a bad day. Alright, get rid of you, and over here with you. And over here with you. So, and over here, like so. Hopefully I won't get confused. And the barrels just stick out like that, so I'm just going to do all that. And I'm also going to just do this underneath the floor. We're building this thing on a floor of glass. Emphasis on the R's in glass. And right, so this is our internal volume to work with, which is not great. Okay, what do? Alright, work in progress. Alright, so we're gonna go here. I'm gonna save this as we do here. We're just gonna go work in progress. We do main guns. There we go. Alright then, pure autoloader please. No. Has anyone else been listening to the sea shanty teach you how to start an F-16? No. Maybe we can get Borderways to play it for the stream. No. Please, we're not doing pure autoloaders. That would be bad. Alright, so one thing I do want to do is I want to separate out the barrels and the firing pieces as much as possible. So that's gonna be... Okay, so we can actually stick them through here. That would be smart. Yes, so I'm gonna stick barrels through here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How the hell did I do this? Alright, so if we're going to be like that, okay. So what we can do here is something like this, bearing in mind what I have to work with. Right here, that's our actual room we need. So we're going to sneak the firing pieces all the way back here. All the way back here. So, hopefully this works. And this is unfortunately not going to be quite as space efficient as the other things. And so the first order of business is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, we can't do that. We need to sneak that forward a little bit more for reasons like so. And then we need to nice and securely have that local weapon controller like so. Right, and then it's, where's it? 1, 2, 3. And we're going to take that and we're going to flip it sideways. And we're going to have 4 cells in any direction. What? Left and right. Hello? Okay, it is doing it. Good. Okay, so there's our start, and now we need to somehow stick things all the way through there. I'm looking forward to people telling me what I should be doing. A lot of autoloaders and a lot of cooling recoil. This to make a burst fire IPS that isn't a railgun. Yeah. 5 click autoloaders to make it look like not autoloader. Right, also, I'm going to mess around with... Right, so what is here? I'm gonna take this. So there's our middle bit, which is probably going to be filled with recoil absorbers, honestly. Alright, so here's our playground. We have a lot of room to work with. Okay then, so what fits in here? What fits in here? I actually have some things in here. Wait! Could we do four-clip? I kinda don't want to, but, how tall is that? That's 1 meter too tall. Damn it. Wait. If we flatten these out, how many can we stick in? How many can we stick in? Actually, quite a lot. Plan is happening. Plan is happening. 8 meter shells is fun, so we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Is this going to interfere with my business? Yes, it is going to interfere with my business. Curses! Curses, I say! It's interfering with my business. Wait, no. Hold on. We can do this. It is no longer interfering with my business. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. We could even sneak a third one in there if we're so inclined. You can always full clip and fill the dead space with cooling and recoiling. Anyway, you do end up with slightly too much recoil and cooling if you do that. And I'm using 3 clip because I'm a savage barbarian who does not believe in 4 clip. I don't believe in it. I don't think it's real. I think people made it up for clout. God, what I'm saying is stupid. I am glad I have been messing around with APS recently, so I'm in the APS mood. Thankfully. Oh, hello. I can fit one more loader in there. So, can I fit one more loader in there? No, I cannot. Unfortunately, I cannot. Right, now, the really fun bit is going to be connecting all of this. Really fun bit is going to be connecting all of this. Right, did anything get buggered up over there? Only a little bit, I think. Hold on, what? Got ruined. Aha! This got ruined. Right, so this one, unfortunately, is not allowed. Oh god, not sure about this Tetris, folks. The no is response to even width. Isn't this an even width? No. 3 clip to be a good balance most of the time. 4 clip is only a few percent cheaper. Yeah. Turns out the only way to get borders is made to make access almost as big as crap. No? Where have you been, dude? I've made small APS a lot. Where do people get this idea I only use cram cannons or whatever the hell? Like... Jeez. Probably, like, it's one of the older... Probably it's the older vids that lend themselves to that. Also, cram isn't necessarily big. It's just better when it's bigger. I watched one video 2 years ago and nothing has changed. Oh. Funny! Joke! I meant big as engage. Again, no. Probably one of my favorite APS shells is 50mm AP heat. So, no, again. I know you're being silly. I'm just going to assume you're being silly. But you're being too silly. And that's I'm the one live streaming. It's my job to be too silly. Is that all working? Yes, it is. And that's all a thing. Right. This is going to be complicated. Gram is at least 1000mm, I mean. Okay. Nobody make the joke. What joke? What joke? Tell me! Tell me the joke. What joke do you mean? What joke could you possibly mean? Is that what I wanted? Right, there's huge gaps in all of this and I don't like it. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha! Wait. Damn it. My insistence on... Oh, right. Right. Don't actually need that. Which means I cannot fit another thing in there. Alas, a lucky day. Good news is this is gonna have an absolute butt ton of cooling. Like a butt ton. Metric butt ton, that's the measurement. And for the people who are going to cry looking at this Tetris, it's okay. I'm also gonna cry later when I inevitably need to fix this. Right, there's a layer over there. Okay, I officially hate this, so I think what I'm gonna do is something more bog standard. Wait, no, I didn't want to do that. No! Okay. Schwadivs. Schwadivs. Okay, gonna undo that, gonna undo that. I did not like it very much. Gonna undo that, gonna undo that. I did not like it very much. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Okay, so this is what we've accomplished. We put the local weapon controllers in. How do I start now? 60? Okay. If the Tetris is balanced, it's good Tetris. Something 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 girth. I think it was. It was just like it was starting to give me a headache, so I didn't want to continue with it. All right, we're gonna have the mantlets, then big fat juicy mantlets. Big fat juicy mantlets. Don't make this weird border-wise. Alright, so I am going to, shockingly, dial down my ambition and have 7-meter loaders instead of what I was doing. So let's go here. Do I have 7-meter loaders? I do not, so I will make the prefab right now. I'll make them over here. Ah! Alright, 7 meters, because that's how it'll work, probably. Okay, then. Okay. Okay, then, like that. Make your prefabs as you go. Make your prefabs hidey-ho. Make your prefabs as you go. I'm just gonna leave this here. Or I'm not going to. I'm gonna do this. Meh. Right. Does that fit snugly into... Yes, it does. Okay, so now we're going to just 3-clip Tetris in a way that... wait a minute. Damn it. Alright, let's flip that. Okay, no, that's not going to work either. Not if it's vertical. Not if it's vertical. Gonna need to dial it down a little bit. Or do I? Hello, Marcel! Tetris fun enough is for people who have the power to brute forces. Wait. Alright, thinks to self. If you do something like this, maybe 6-meter loaders. Alright, no. No. We're gonna try and do that again, but we're gonna do it neat und tidy. We're gonna try and do it neat and tidy. Right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have this. So if we do this, that's not going to work, but if we do this, it is going to work. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Whoops, I put it too far out that way. No, don't be tempted. Do not be tempted! Do not be tempted. Oh no, I'm tempted. I'm so tempted. Okay, then. It does not help that I have very little practice making hull-mounted guns, because you can get away with different stuff. On large shells, I think the horizontal Tetris like the original is your best bet. Yeah, that's what I'm going back to. So if I do that over there, then I can do that over there, and that's good. Right, I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna leave a whole bunch of unsightly gaps in here, and then people can frickin' deal with it. Okay, good. And I'm going to sneak one in the middle there. Just bearing in mind it's going to be different. Oops. The glass is actually throwing me off a little bit in terms of how shiny it is. Shiny and transparent and does weird things. Okay, there's our first layer. We can cheat it a little bit. Also, I need to stick the barrels on so I remember where they go. You don't want to make an APS and you forget to put the barrels on. That's kind of silly. Meow. Meow. We'll trim them later. Shell will be with a single stabilizer fin and all gunpowder. Dr. Dooley, you are not helpful. Dr. Dooley, cease and desist. Or not, it's fine. You're being a silly person. The doctor is the silly one. Oh no! Okay, then over here. And then there's going to be a layer of things over there. That should be all good. I just realized that I might have screwed myself a little bit. Yeah, I have. Oh well. It's okay. We'll just alternate a little bit. There we go. And there we go. Not what I wanted. Yes! Loaders, lots of them. Okay. Now we've done that and we can fill that in with stuff. And now more loaders. Can we just do threading in the middle? Alright, so I'm gonna make life easier for myself and do some loader threading right here. Threading. I mean connecting the snake. It's all snake, alright? It's all a big game of snake. Okay, then, am I winning, son? I don't know. I'm going to be filling all this with... and like so. And so then over here, we're gonna do this. And over here, we're gonna do... I don't see anything. Okay, any ones I've missed? Any ones I've missed? No, no, no. Alright, now fill this with recoil absorbers. Somehow. No one accused me of being helpful. True. Fin tip can be funny for Bruce, but ruins the shell velocity, though. When you make the Howl rolls, did you know a lot of the Onyx Cross don't use hardeners? Yes. Not relevant. I think they're allowed for 1 or 2 custom ones, and the standardized one is deliberate not good because he's faction. Big fan of this. We're not introducing standardized turrets for Platono before anyone asks, because that will drive me crazy. That'll drive me cuckoo crazy. This whole shebang is going to end up being smaller than the original one. Okay, one of those, and probably just a bunch of these. That was the wrong one. I wanted the correct one. Right, so now we've ended up with a bunch of empty space on the side here, and I am not happy about that. Although, actually, we could stick extra loaders in there, so I'm gonna do that, probably. There we go. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Is there room over there? No, there isn't. Okay, I have managed to sneak more loaders in. This is what we call good news. This thing is attached on all sides. Oh no. Is this thing attached on all sides? It is not. You know what that means. Tetris! Oh gods, this is the Tetris of all time, isn't it? Maybe I'd asked before you said no. Right. I'd make the shell first so you can see whether it's balanced for good. Nope! That's kind of my thing. That would be smart, but I already know the kind of shell I kind of want. It's just going to be mostly gunpowder, because this isn't a railgun. So we're just gonna... We're gonna say we ball. What time is it? It's already 9! It's already 9! 9! Okay, let's save this vehicle. And I'm going to... I don't know. What are we gonna do? We're gonna have a mirror match of, We're gonna have a mirror match of, what's it? Where is it? I don't know why the... Yeah, the commodity's a hard thing for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, then. Right. Commodities. Over there. Actually, no. Let's have a mirror match of amphibious tanks on, Let's see there. Let's have just way too many tadpoles, shall we? Alright, you little bastards. You get to fumble around. A lot. Oh. Oops. Well then. Right, behold the silliness. Right. I meant make the show so you can see where the gun sets up, but yeah, no. We don't do that around here. We're not sensible enough for that. Also, the tadpoles are gonna murder each other, so I better go have my 2-minute break. Whee! 2 minutes of ads, I'll be right back. Whee! Is there anything interesting happening on screen? No, not really. Whee! Huh. This guy's just not moving. What's this guy doing? Oh dear. Do. Soothing piano music fits perfectly this tadpole doing things. Alright. Right, straight back at it, now that I'm fortified with coffee. Thanks to me girlfriend! Everyone praise Kelpie right now, please. Praise the Kelpie. Ah, yum. Oh wow, that is good coffee. Okay then. Right, Tetris. Or as some people like to call it, Tetris. We don't judge around here. Actually, we do. A lot. I judge you. What the hell am I gonna stick in there? Oh, this. Although, I could do this. No, I can't. Actually, I can. Whee! Don't you just love using recoil absorbers on everything? Hooray! Ew. Yeah, properly scaled tank is a hard thing to make it from the depths. Because from the depths, the sense of scale is just whack. It is so wacky tobacky. What the hell am I meant to do here? This, I guess. Whoops. I don't know if this is split up evenly. It don't matter though. We will roll with it somehow. Okay then, more Tetris in the middle. Building military aircraft and ground vehicles more or less requires either spin clip or giving up on any simplest combat effectors. That's a lot of tech-out shenanigans. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. Right, is that all connected properly? I have not filled this with There's probably a point where I should start using... Here, have some recoil absorbers, my treat. This is actually railgun level of recoil absorbers at the moment, which is a little silly. Just a little bit silly. I don't know how much cooling we'll need. Probably a lot. Thank you for the follow, Oscar. Trying to find a 5-minute word trying to justify going one block wider. Very brave of you. Wait, we could do the thing! Kind of, sort of. Not really. Oh my god, I didn't have mirror mode turned on. Right, this is... Why is this not... Why are you not connected? How dare you? Be connected this instant. I command you. Right, I am gonna have to go absolutely crazy with the... How to do. Right, I'm gonna do the classic thing of worrying about that later. Okay, then. Ta-da! Mirror mode in prefab solves all the problems of the universe. Now, dare I just do... I think I'm gonna do it. I think I am gonna do the thing and see if it saves us hours and hours of our lives. Or is that gonna box everything up? Huh. That appears to be working. Oh, no, it's not. Alright, I might have to just do this the hard way. Which is just keep filling in the gaps. Okay. APS 10. This is why it took me so long to, like, do frickin' APS Tetris. Because... Wait, I could fit that in there. I'm a genius. Actually, no, I'm not. That's not gonna fit very well. So we'll go here. Okay, then, once again, here I am, once again, eating all the bacon, blah blah blah. Oh, I've really made homework for myself in here, haven't I? I'm literally just gonna do that later. What do you mean? What you mean, huh? What you mean? Okay then. We are doing it. I don't know what it is, but we're doing it. Where the... Gosh darn it. There you go. There you go, pig. Alright. Okay then. Why is that not attached? Oh, because that's not attached. Gah! Grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay then. This better be the best damn tank hunter you've done. King Tito was tanks in general, not one of them 3 to 4 meters because they need to fit on that's yeah, they need to fit on trains. That is the major limitation in making a tank big, because they have the worst gas mileage of any vehicle ever. It's official. Whose turn is it? It's probably just your turn. Right. This absolutely bloody scuffed Tetris, I tell you what. I just remembered I need to... Okay. I just remembered you need to attach the other ones as well. That's important. And I didn't do that. That was silly. So what angle is that set up to? That is... like so... Okay, I've done that correctly. Now I need to do... Wait. No! No! Incoherent Tetris noises. Yeah. Where the hell's my mirror line gone? Where's it? Where's it? Okay, good. Alright, panic is over. We did it. Space shuttle. Yep, space shuttle was hilariously inefficient. What? And the fact that the boozes were indirectly limited by the size of a horse's arse? Wait, what? How? Explain? Okay, this one's not connected. Why is it not connected? Honestly, how did we live before 5-meter connectors? I mean 5-way connectors. Okay, one last one. This is the APS of all time. This is the APS of all time. I think the left gun has more loaders than the right one, which is a problem. Which I do not care for. Do not like it. This is definitely a Tetris. Whoa, that's a wall of text in chat. What the hell? Da, 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 da. Okay, so reading that, I'm not reading all of that out, but basically... Alright then. Ah, so basically we've inherited the width of wheels from Roman chariots, which influenced the size of the space shuttle. Cool copy pasta? Is it? Is that true though? Are we being silly or is that actually true? But it's dumber than that? Oh boy, here we go. I love to learn how things can get even dumber. Ain't reading all that. Happy for you or sorry that happened. Yeah, well, I'm concentrating right now. I'm concentrated fruit juice right now, trying to build this frickin' APS, because the thing about building APS systems like this is, ye gods, when you cock it up, it's bad. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna swamp this. Actually, no, I'm not. Now, I can fit more in there. Dare I do that? I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna fit more loaders in. More loaders is fun for me. Oh, that's why I didn't do that. Never mind. Because it would have made my life more complicated. Okay, then. Okay. Okay, there we go. We are reaching the maximum ceiling of our nonsense rod here. Will we actually get to fire this damn thing before the stream ends? I am not sure. I'm not sure, I'm not sure, I'm not sure. I did that wrong. No, wait, Okay then. Yay! What are people saying? APS? What is that? Advanced cannons. What is the making? Looks like an online server. Hello, Hoilepa! This is an advanced cannon setup for an absolute monster of a World War II style tank destroyer, which is amphibious, and which I've spent... How many streams did I spend fumbling my way to the Titanic boa? RDPS gun. Advanced projectile system. Alright, Americans make claim a plane will cost them $14 billion to the next question. Why could you just nick the original one using prefab? Because it's set up wrong. The local weapon controllers controlling the firing pieces are actually controlling the turret that the whole gun is mounted on. So I would need to put the local weapon controllers like all the way at the front, where they're vulnerable to getting destroyed, and I don't want that. So the whole point of like mounting the whole thing on a turret in the first place was to put the local weapon controller way at the back, so that by the time that gets destroyed, the whole gun's destroyed anyway. The Godly Tank Hunter was a whole set. Well, it's an ongoing saga, as it turns out. Oh lordy, okay. Let's figure this out. Alright, let's figure this out some more. Uh-oh. Nope. Didn't want that. Did not want that. Yeah, could be the base, but it looks more like a UFO. The problem with tightly packed machinery is that it's hard to repair it. Yeah, thankfully that's not an issue in From the Depths, mostly. The problem with tightly packed machinery in From the Depths is when... Actually, that is kind of analogous. If you do something very compact like this, it's a real bastard to go find out what's wrong with it if it's not doing something right. Yeah, the left gun is going to fire faster than the right gun. That is going to drive some people nuts. That is going to drive some people poo-poo crazy. Okay, this is definitely the Tetris of all time. Do. I'm just building APS. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Just building APS and hope it all works out for the best. Shoobity doopty 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 boopty doopty wah. Oh god, if someone wants to redo this, like, seriously, best of luck to them. It's probably gonna be me! Knowing how this whole Titanoboa thing is shaken out, it's probably gonna be me to have to crawl up this thing's asshole and fix it. It'll certainly, you know, it'll make sense. Oh, jeez. Oh, the APS purists are gonna hate this. Whoops. You have some recoil absorption. We heard you like that. Oh boy. But okay, so no, this is not going to be the only weapon system. This is the main weapon. There's also going to, what is it? There's two secondary Seawiz guns and a laser. I'm trying to remember what else there was. I don't remember. There was a lot of stuff, alright? There was a lot of stuff. Can I fit one more layer of crap in here? No, I can't. This is about as big as I actually care to make this. Which means we can actually put an extra layer of armor over the top of it, which is probably a good thing. This thing does tend to get hit in the head and suffer. If we do this, what happens? Means we can do this. Okay, so this is possibly the least space efficient Tetris absolutely ever. But that's the sound of me traveling. But Big Tank, did it also have missiles? It has interceptors, I don't remember. It's been a while since I've worked on the Titanic boa. There's a lot of bits on it. Okay, so that is... I need to fill in... Alright, so now I'm just going to zoom in here. Have I missed anything? I don't think so. Alright, so... Going to do this. Warning highlights. Oh, hello. Alright, so these aren't loaded. That appears to be the only real problem. Good, good, good. Okay. Now, we need to get this to the gauge I want to be, and I know what gauge I want these to be. You know what? You can't go wrong with a bit of bonus diff, just because. Okay, then there's gaps in here, and I don't know what to do with it. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it. Let's do 2 shells, because AP EMP is fun. Right, folks, don't judge me. Arm piercing head, HE. Emergency ejection defuse. Super cav. I believe 4 to 2 is what you do for... No, cool, alright. Right. We definitely have enough cooling for this. For sure. Also, let's see here. That is what? Like so. And edit, that is, what is it? It's gonna be 433mm APHE, and then this is gonna be same thing, 433mm AP EMP, because that's what we like around here, apparently. Do. Ah yes, it is not actually at the thing that it's supposed to be yet. Don't worry, it will be. Oh, it will be. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. There you go. Alright, what do we got? Oh, damn it. No! We need more cooling! Somehow we need more cooling. Alright, no worries. We have room for more cooling. We, in fact, have a lot of room for more cooling. We have some cooling, it's good for you. Oh no. We still need more This is a bit big. Okay, what are we saying? Did also have missile, topside armor, support, and account of all this damn air and space component. Most of the time, tanks are specialized for the task. Anti-infantry, and the like, so sidearms are often only an MG. Yes and no? I don't know. Seems like fun to me, just fill free space with armor, just yeah. Not necessarily for FTD. I taught more in the realm of a swarm of hover tanks. This is a bit big for that, although that... Yeah, no, this is huge. This is a big fella. This is big boy. Alright, can I thread something in here? Yes, I can. And I will. Just watch me. Alright, how are we doing? We need even more cooling. Even more cooling! Even more! We need some... How expensive is it? Alright, so the gun system its alone is over 300k. So, you know, we're doing great. Deacons, bloody hell. What kind of monster have I made here? Thank you for the hydrate myself. Even if you don't follow the actual volume limit, most of the context of ashes, yeah. Thank you for that. I also have not been drinking me coffee. Whoops. Okay, we're getting there. This damn thing. Alright, who's gonna... Alright. This stupid tank. Stupid tank. I can't believe this thing actually needs more stuff. It does. Right, we are almost there. Whoops. Almost there. Good thing we had extra room, eh? And also, the firing rate is slightly different, and I don't care. Right, we want at least one of... Oh! Oh! Wow, I did it! The autoloader limit is exactly the same. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, then, we think we done did it. We did done do it. Okay, not quite. Groovy. Alright, so now I'm just gonna fill in the rest of this with just heavy armor slopes, like so. Hopefully this damn thing still floats. Hopefully it still do the float. If it don't do the float, what do? Alright, 104.3. These are massive shells, by the way. They're big ass. Okay, so this one is 104.3. Do we have enough recall? Yes, we do. 104.3. 104.3. How many blocks is this? A lot. And the other one is 104 point something. 104.6. Alright, where is the blocks that'll fall off? Let's see, if I do this... Ah, recoil absorbers somewhere. And it'll do. Okay. So now we have this absolute lump of APS. Let us test it. Okay then, so that didn't actually take as long as I thought it would. The next question is, will the bloody thing fit in the Titanic, or did I miss something? I've stayed within the glass limit, so that's probably okay. Alright, let's throw it against... what's a fun thing to shoot at? Let's throw it against... all vehicle types. Let's shoot the king crab, just a little bit. Alright then. Also, I don't... hold on. What is the settings on this? We're going to set that to 20. There we go. And block, and propulsion. And like that. There we go. Shoot the king crab. Just a little bit. That's one too close. That's one too close. Further away, please. Safety first. Spawn your king crab a long way from the thing. That still seems kind of close. It's aiming for the bloody legs. What's the stats on these shells again? Alright, so we've already done 300k kinetic damage. Alright, so over 12,000 kinetic damage with about... Okay, yeah, nope, that's good. That's good. Aha! Nukes! I remember those. I see Ductmageddon! Hooray! Whee! Alright, so spending so bloody long on them, on that Tetris was worth it, because it means you get to see stuff like this. Did that seriously... Yes, it did! Wait, how's our frames? 20 meters per second. For the record, I know this is not the up-to-date crab. Whee! Ever seen a crab gutted? Oh, hello! Lost a leg. Yay! We did it! It's functional. I just need to remember the shells so I can stick them on the thing. Anything else we want to shoot at? Yep, it sounds like something exploded. Aha! I'd say those are armor-piercing shells, yeah? With that few words, Supergat, I'll go for frag in place of HE. You reckon? Okay. What is the HE damage of this? I actually do kind of... Nah, I mean... You reckon? Alright, let's see if this does any better. Alright, let's do... Yeah, alright, let's do that. Stop being on fire for a second. Alright. Alright, let's do that. Alright. Crab! Where's the crab? Crab! Ah, crab is bouncy. Crab is very bouncy. The crab is bouncy. What bits are falling out here? Lots of bits. Now where are you aiming? Whee! I don't know. Since it's mostly kinetic damage anyway, I'm not sure it makes a huge difference, but yeah, we'll stick with frag, I guess. Where are those shells even landing? Whee! Therma is 10,000 HE damage is when it gets noticeably better than frag. Oh, really? Hey, otherwise, for Nita campaign, is it better to try and take over as much area as possible fast, or should you go slow? I would say go fast, but do make sure you're prepared, and that you actually have, like some, I don't know, some medium-sized craft at least. Funny you should say that. I did record an updated campaign tutorial just the other day. By other day, I mean yesterday. Also, there's Leaf Blower Man. Yay. Okay, I might be enjoying this a little bit too much, just watching the king crab get shot. Not that I hate the crab, I just like to see my stuff do stuff. What is the thing of the crab? There we go. Territory is a buffer zone, yeah. Yep, that is true. Is like when you capture a lot of territory, the AI will try and recapture it rather than gunning straight for you sometimes. So it's always beneficial. Okay, we get it. All right, so now we got to prefab this whole mess, this whole glory house mess. Stop sizzling. The barbecue is over. Okay, here goes nothing. Height is 9. And the width is something like so. Width is 23. Right, save that prefab like so. Saving it as placeholder. Alright, let's just appreciate for a second that this whole gun is more expensive than a lot of ships, so that's funny. Okay then, and just remembering the shell, which is pretty straightforward. It's just AP head, frag, defuse, super cav. Alright, you go away for a second. We need to spawn in T-Boa. Alright, awesome, thanks guys, looking forward to the updated tutorial. You're welcome! Alright, now we probably need to... I just remembered we need to deco the barrels again, so there's that. Alright. Alright, T-Boa is 1.3 million materials. It is, when I magically delete this thing, it is going to be... considerably less than that. Whoo, baby, look at all the space we got to work with here. Yeehaw! Okay, I don't know why I went full cowboy there. Alright. Also, it just occurred to me... what the hell am I looking at? Right, you stop moving for a second. Right, how do... hopefully... was there an air gap there? I'm not sure. Also, I'm going to turn this off. We're gonna need to redo the entire front of this, aren't we? We are, aren't we? Right, here goes absolutely nothing. This could be a disaster. Up and out of the water, please. Up and out of the water, please. We appear to be good. Is it set correctly? What? Oh crap, there are mixed loaders. Where is it? I really wish the game had some way of telling you, it's like, uh-oh, something's mixed here. Where did it screw up? Where did I screw up, actually? Not over there. I think it's somewhere over here. Where did I goof? Where did I goof now? Where did I goof now? Wait. Yeah, no. Right, this one has snaffled a loader where it shouldn't have. Yeah, I think it's somewhere on top. You know what you say, if two things share a loader, give it all to one or balance it? That would be possibly hard to code, but it just tells you when things are... hold on, maybe it does tell you. Warning, highlights build mode only. I can't see where it's touching. I can't see where it is touching. It would be hard to code. I mean, this whole game's hard to code, so it's like... Where the hell? Where the hell? No, doesn't appear to be... No, doesn't appear to be here. I'm missing something. It's possible that it's their job. Yeah, I don't... That argument... that argument always rings of those who can't do criticize, because it's like, yes, if your job's hard, you don't want to make it harder than you have to, so it's so... You can't just say to someone, oh, your job's hard anyway, so you might as well do the hard thing. It's like, if you're not the one who's going to do it, maybe ease off a little bit. Because I've tried learning how to code in Unity, and I gotta tell you, it's... I don't know how you make a whole ass game in it. Okay, then. Also, I don't think this is a very... I don't think it's a very profitable job to code anything in From the Depths. Dear. Where the hell? Maybe it's the front. Is it the front? No. Where the bloody hell did I go wrong here? Isn't Unity just Java but worse, or remember something? Unity is C++, so that's a language it uses, so... I've never tried to code in Java script, but... Yeah. I'm so annoyed. Okay, I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna have to flip some of these around, aren't I? Uh-huh. Okay. Oh. Wait, no? What happens if I do this? Did not work. Need to do that one more time. One more time. Okay, no, that... Hold on, what am I doing? The gauges are touching somewhere. They're connected somewhere. I don't know where it is. This is what I was talking about before. It's just like... Oh! It's on the top here. It's on top. Yeah, like what someone was saying to me. Damn it! Okay. We just need to do this quickly. Of course it's on top. It's mixing the things. Alright, so now... What? It wasn't. What? What? God, I hate this game sometimes. Ugh. I mean the base script code uses. Unity is an engine, Java is a language. Okay. C#. Alright. They should just move to the HMMS2 model and just patch bugs. Question whether it's worth the time. Base script code. Was it C++? I don't know. Alright, so we've done the thing now where we've built this entire bloody thing. But where? There's one bloody gauge somewhere. Oh no, it's the sides as well, isn't it? No, it's not the sides. It wouldn't be the sides. It wouldn't be the sides. Would it? Oh no, it would. It would be the sides. It would be. Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay. No, wait, it wouldn't be. Hold on. Damn it! Where the hell? What? This is the really fun part of From the Depths, is figuring out, like, alright, so there's one block in this giant assembly of blocks that is doing something it's not supposed to. But which one is it? Okay, this is gonna drive me insane. Okay. Okay, then. Oh, jeez. Alright. Okay. How do you even find that? So, looking at that... Where? Just gonna add all that back in. Chat, if you've got any ideas for how I can find this bloody thing, that would be really good. That'd be really good. Okay, then. But this side has ended up with more cooler somehow. How? No. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna follow the loaders. This is connected up here. It's connected over here on the correct side. Oh no, I think I know what's happening. No, I don't know what's happening. Post in the Discord, I'll take a look shortly. Okay, so... Right, just gonna check it in here. Where is it? Where is it? Right, I'm just gonna work now on, like, tunneling through the bloody, hull to make the barrels a thing again. Alright, so... Where is it? I'm gonna put it in an Amphitasma Alliance chat. Alright, so here, where is... Here... Constructibles... Whoops. Alright, posted! Thank you, John! Yeah, welcome to whatever changes it. For the record, I wasn't saying it's their job to etc. I'm saying it's hard, but it's what they do. True, that's basically the same thing said a different way, just so as you knows. Alright, let's see here. Time to thread a barrel through this. Time to thread a barrel through this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, and here we go. Here we go! That's not a tank, that's a land ship. That funny thing, that's what a tank is. The original name for tanks was land ship. Alright, so we're about to stuff up some... Oh, you prefer it's hard, but it's what they're good at, so they probably wouldn't find it that hard. Also wrong. Like... Basically every new thing you do in a video game, from what my understanding, is the first time you've tried it, so... That is entirely conjecture. I'm gonna be blunt, you have probably no idea how hard it actually is to work on from the depths, so... Like, giving the devs a hard time about it is the least helpful thing you could possibly do. Not that you're doing that, you're just kind of conjecturing in chat right now. Alright, so let's see, how did I stuff all the... I also ended up removing a lot of the, Aha! I have managed to do the thing. Where is the thing? There is the thing, and I need to patch the thing like so. This hole here. Alright, so I'm just gonna need to redo all the frontal armor by the looks of it. Yep. Yes, I am. I agree, the entirety of my last comment was conjecture. Well, at least you can admit it. That's good. I tend to not find it helpful to conjecture on, like, what the devs of a thing are up to. Just because, like, I don't know. It's their party. They will do what they do. Alright, so we managed to stick barrels up the front. Slightly wider apart than they used to be. Right, so I'm going to save this quickly. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this as well. And why did I bother doing anything with the bloody shield projectors? I don't know. Alright, there's a little thing here. There's a little office. Right. Right, she cried. Right, and now somehow, I need to somehow fill this in so it's good. That's exactly 3 meters, so that's good. What happens if I do this? That's what happens. Not going to bother. I'm going to do this instead. Okay, then. Right, and this is 4, so I'm not going to bother there. That's 5. Can we fit 5 in here? No, we cannot. Can do that, though. That's good. Right, this is irritating. Right. Right, she cried, right, she cried, right, she cried. Right, she cried. Why is she crying? I don't know. Ducts are hard, ducts are hard. You know what else is hard? Ducks. Quack, quack. Lordy, okay, what have I done here? Nope. Also nope. This is well known for not working very well either. Well, I think they already do the same kind of thing for cram with the tab that resets the different belt. Wait, what? It's already known for not working very well, especially when multiple crams are shared. Yeah, no, that feature is so buggy that most people, rather sensibly, do not bother. Right. I don't like having holes in my armor, but what can you do? What can you do with a little canoe with the moon shining all around? He applied those paddles so it didn't even make a sound. Just occurred to me that this thing might be better armored than it was before. If it is, awesome. That's a lot of ducks. Quack, quack. Ductmageddon strikes again. How much health does one of these things have? 9,000. Hopefully this will offset all the bloody heavy armor that's in here. Dr. Mageddon, Dr. Mageddon, Dr. Mageddon. Okay, I've basically managed to redo that. So that's nice. Okay. I stopped working in Unity by 2012. No idea if it looks the same way it did back then. Oh yeah, wow, you would have stopped in Unity about 2 years before From the Depths was released on the Steam Workshop. Interesting. Yeah, it's probably quite different. Or at least different in some ways. Alright, back to the fruitless hunt here. How fruitless is your hunt? How funky is your chicken? Alright, think. Hey, Cartooli boy, you're just in time for me to go nuts. It's been about 2 hours. Do I really want to spend time looking at this? Okay. There is a thing here that is... Thinks to self, thinks to self. I have an idea. Okay, so... Alright, this might shock you, but that wasn't helpful. All I've done is, like, filled my screen with crap. Okay. Please clear. Please clear. Please clear. I'm sorry. Forgive me for what I've done. Okay. I have a lecture today. Well, a consultation class on fluid mechanics. Nice one! Okay, please. Please stop. There we go. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, nice, nice. Somewhere around here. Alright, I'm gonna just scoot down the middle and see... Nope, it wouldn't be there. It would be here. Wait. Wait. Wait, no. No, that's over there. No, that wouldn't do it, right? That wouldn't do it. No, we're near each other. Okay. We'll actually be giving a lecture on supersonic flow later this semester as well. For those who don't know, I am a teacher assistant at my university's fluid mechanics course this semester. Okay, well, I didn't know that. Or if you told me, I forgot, because my brain is terrible. Go look at the bit. So this is the one that has too many. So where's the overlap? It should be alright. It must be in the middle somewhere. Must be in the middle. But where in the middle? Where in the middle is it? I cannot see it. Where is it? I might be going nuts. Okay. What the? Wait a minute. What's here? Oh. Did that fix it? Huh? What? What is happening here? Why are you set to 402? There we go, okay. Alright, so that's now the correct gauge. There were things unconnected in there for some reason. So they only had the time for one module. Thesis will heal no matter. Kind of fun. Ah, cool. Tutoring your friends is fun. Okay, guys, I cannot figure out where the hell I stuffed up the Tetris here, because I definitely did. There is one friggin' connector somewhere that is connecting things it shouldn't be, but I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, damn it. Okay, that's connected as it should be. So it is in the middle. It's somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. I don't want to... somewhere in the... Somewhere out there. Don't hurt yourself. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Okay. No idea what I'm even looking at. Well, it's okay then. Well, let's just have this thing shoot something just for giggles. Okay. Wait, I should actually... I have modified this, so I'll sling the updated thing. Slightly fixed version. Right. T-Boa curse is ongoing. Thank you for the stretch. Hello, Zuza. And thank you for the stretch. Yep, I broke the Tetris. There is, I have, somehow connected, 2 blocks that should not be connected somewhere deep in this thing. And I need to go here. Whoops, that was the wrong thing. Where's me notes? And... add shields back in. Right. Yep, still going. But I'm gonna stop now, because for the sake of my mental health. Okay then. So we done did good though. We done did good. Right, we're gonna shoot this thing at something. Quick, fire at the walrus because it's funny. Oh, I didn't actually set up the... I didn't actually set up the shells properly yet, so I have no idea what this thing is firing. It's firing the kinetic shells that are meant for the Sea-Wiz. Oh well. It's doing that job. Alright, that'll do for this stream. Having to fix the gosh darn Titanoboa once again. It never ends. I can do shields or armor too if you want. Yeah, if you put the shields back in and just tidy up the frontal armor, that'll be really good. Wow. Who's winning here? If this thing loses to the walrus, I'm going to be very sad. It is losing to the walrus. Because its shells are not set up correctly. Oh no. Oh well. To be fair, this ain't finished. Okay then. Who is streaming? Necoboy Blue is streaming. We're gonna raid Gorlath. Definitely a lot of what I make stuff up. Always use 2 little armor. I've gotten into the habit of doing that lately, and I need to get out of it. Okay then. Let's zoom the camera so it's better again. So, usual story, like and follow and subscribe. If you're watching this later on YouTube, especially the subscribe, we need that. Did that just tear straight through all those ducts. Whoops. No, it didn't. Okay, then. Also, book 2 of rows. Go Google that. It's important. Okay, wow. Wow. Alright, so I think the armor on the front of this thing sucks, because, I think I just saw a whole load of lamb's components fall out. That's embarrassing. Alright. Let's go raid. Let's raid Gorlath Streams, because they are also doing From the Depths. Gorlath Streams. And you lot have a good day. I will see you tomorrow for more fixing of this bloody thing, because it needs so much fixing. Take care, everyone. Farewell. Oh, wait, no. I didn't hit the raid button yet. Oops, wait for it. Wait. More duct isn't always more better. Nope, no it isn't. Alright, now we raid. Okay, see you. Farewell.